Hello there, all my you all kryptonites. I started thinking about what I'm going to call you, and I was starting to call you brothers and sisters of crypto, bro. Anyway, it don't matter. We want to welcome all of y'all to the show. I'm Papa Ron, and over here is yeah.
All right.
Hey,
folks, pay attention here. I'm looking for a new YouTube partner. You can apply. Just take our email address, apply. I mean, I need somebody with a little sanity and not about 140 years old.
Absolutely bonkers, man. I go crazy.
It gets worse every day, Rod.
I know. All I can do is laugh or cry, so I might as well laugh about it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hell.
Well, folks,
anyway.
we ran across a fork coming here in March with Monero.
Oh.
And Monero, of course, is one of the privacy coins. It's been kind of the top of the leader, I think, as far as privacy. We're going to go through that a little bit, but we can't tell you about the fork without telling you about what Monero is first, Rod.
I know.
So that's probably where we want to focus on. So let's just jump right in here to CoinMarketCap on Monero, and they're like number 12 on the list.
No.
They've been up there a while. And if you look at the chart, I mean, at one point I think it was $480.
Wow.
It's on sale right now at $273.
Yeah, that's a good sale.
And they've had, this is what blows me away, 6,000 Bitcoins worth of volume in the last 24 hours.
I know.
Isn't that something?
It's a lot of moving.
There's a lot of people out there doing stuff, I guess.
They are.
But Monero, and their call sign is XMR. They're a good coin. Like I said, they're part of the privacy group. They claim to be untraceable even. And what's interesting is, reading about it, they claim that their value of the coin comes from supply and demand right now.
Oh.
So even though but I think they have an infinite number, Rod, of coins. I mean, I think they can mine as many as can be mined. They are a mining coin.
Oh.
And folks, there are mining pools that deal in Monero. So with that, let's go through a few things and
okay.
See what we come up with, huh?
Yeah.
You know, as I've looked through, and we haven't participated with Monero at all, Rod and I, but we have talked about them in our show before.
Yes, we have.
Maybe that segment we did on privacy coins. I don't think we've ever just singled Monero out. But I guess if I had a beef with them at all, not really a complaint, but I just think their website's kind of bland, kind of blasé. You know, you got these little video with these cartoonish characters, and everything's just kind of white and faded out. What? You know, it doesn't impact the value of the coin. It doesn't impact the project and the platform. I get all that, but you know, there's just something about professionalism too that adds to the strength of the platform, I feel personally. I mean, just for fun, and I wasn't even counting on doing this, but hang on.
Gonna do it anyway, huh?
Gonna do it anyway. Who's gonna stop me? I got the control panel right here.
I know.
Like I know what I'm doing or something. Now check this out. As soon as it loads up here, I mean, now here's Pivx. And they have this automatically changes, but I mean, this is a very professional looking site. I mean, it just grabs your attention. The colors and anyway, personally, I'm more attracted to something like this. Not that that means they know more what they're doing, but anyway, this is the only thing that struck me as kind of a negative is their website.
Well, not too negative because number 12 on the back pane. Watch Pivx.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Well, I'd have to go back and look at Pivx as far as what their.
I'll do it. I'm doing it now.
Well, I want to see what their coin supply is, but let me go back and cover some of the stuff we want to talk about. Okay. They claim they're very secure, private, untraceable, fungible. That's kind of an interesting thing you'll have to read about. But there are some very key things that I like about Monero's website. And let me get into that. They've got their downloads for their wallets and the latest. I mean, they got their Bootstrap right here, little news channel. And then right here under this user's guide, of course, they got the frequently asked questions. But on the user's guide, I clicked into that, and I wanted to. They had a part of it was the merchants and services. Everything's at your fingertips on this website. That's one thing I do like. All the exchanges are listed right here. Here's their block explorers, payment gateways, and they got a help section. If you want to know, this isn't the one I was thinking about, I think. But they got a help section too on their site, Rod, where if you want to know how to download their wallet or use their block explorer or anything you need to know, they've got an instruction type manual on how to do that. Very informative, because some of these sites and some of these coins and tokens, you're fumbling all around trying to figure out things, and they have it all right here. So I do like that. They have a service part here, goods, entertainment. I mean, it's well thought out. It reminds me a lot, and I'm not trying to push Pivx. It reminds me a lot of Pivx because Pivx is very proactive also about making things simple for those that are using it. So I like that. So a couple more things about Monero. I know we're trying to talk about the fork that's coming up on them, but and it's not Monero forking off, it's Monero-V that is forking off of the Monero blockchain. Here's an interesting thing too, this eat.do. And what this website is you can actually buy gift cards using Monero and of course Bitcoin, but you can buy gift cards to Red Robin, Cracker Barrel. There's several on here, but they claim that it's 70% off. So if you buy a $100 gift card, you're going to get it for $30 to be able to use at some of these sites.
If you hold Monero.
Well, that I did see an ad for that, but once I got on this site, I think that you could also get the 70% off using Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum.
Oh, okay.
But they do take Monero also. So 70% off seems like a lot, Rod. Anyway, folks, I'm not soliciting that you go over there and do this. I think you ought to do some homework first and make sure this is totally upfront and that you're going to get your cards valued at what you thought you get. So do some research. Just Google eat.do reviews maybe or something and see what people are saying about them. But I thought that was kind of cool. Cool little deal. Cool. And then I thought I had this here. I saw some tweets from Charlie Lee and the founder of Monero, and there's been talk recently about Monero and Litecoin eventually seeing atomic chain swap progress. That's very positive.
Oh yeah, there it is there.
Of course, atomic swaps, folks, are kind of cutting the middle out of exchanging for coins. You can actually go from your Monero wallet right to a Litecoin wallet and swap through these atomic swaps without having to go to an exchange to make that purchase.
Yeah.
Charlie Lee kind of likes Monero because of their high privacy aspect. And there's some benefits also for Monero to partner up with Litecoin.
Yeah.
And when they start talking about this stuff, you know eventually it's probably going to happen. So this is very positive, I think, for Monero and Litecoin.
Litecoin, both, yeah. So, you know, Litecoin will be secure, and Monero will be kind of doing what Charlie Lee's doing.
Yeah. So as I got looking at this, then I thought, well, Monero seems to have it all. I mean, you know, they're a tight community. They got a lot going for. They're 12 on the list. They're working maybe with Litecoin. I mean, so I'm thinking, why? And this is what some of the other people. Why is somebody forking off of Monero when they have it all? And what are the issues? So this is where Monero-V is coming into play, and they claim they have some things that need to be updated or fixed, and that's why they want to fork off of Monero-V. Now, folks, you got the die-hard Monero people that are just a little bit frustrated and tense over this fork. Just like Litecoin was, Charlie Lee, you know, he called Litecoin Cash an absolute scam, and there was a lot of diehards on Litecoin that didn't like that fork happening either. But Rod and I are here to tell you that the fork went successfully. We obtained our Litecoin Cash 10-to-1. No hiccups, no loss of tokens or coins, and everything went on that. So,
cool.
So to sit here and say that Monero-V doesn't have any claim, I mean, these open source blockchains can be forked anytime by anybody almost.
Yeah, seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but they do have a... some of the Monero people are saying that it's almost a... they called it a... they regarded it as a hostile fork. And I thought that terminology was interesting, that I read that on some of the Reddit papers about this. So I did a little research on that. And basically what they're saying is forking off of Monero's blockchain might cause a disruption or some of the security to be lost on the privacy of the Monero holders. And that's why they called it a hostile fork, that they didn't want to lose any of that privacy. Of course, Monero-V, they're claiming there's no risk on that. And so, folks, if you decide to look at this, go over to Reddit. There's some good articles on this and a lot of objection of why it shouldn't happen. And there's some writings over there too, Rod, about how to prevent any loss of security or privacy on the Monero blockchains to protect yourself.
Yeah.
There's ways to do it, just like on Litecoin Cash, Rod. There's ways that we did that to protect us. We opened a Litecoin wallet, put our Litecoin in there. The fork happened. We pulled our Litecoin back out, so there's nothing in that wallet. And then we downloaded a Litecoin Cash wallet, and then we used the private keys off that empty Litecoin Core wallet to get our matching Litecoin Cash coins.
Right.
So something similar could be done, I'm sure, with Monero-V too, and they're paying 10-to-1. So for every Monero you have, they're going to give you 10 Monero-V. And here's what they're saying is the difference. Let's look at their website here first. This fork is coming in about 18 days, and I think, what does that make it? About March 14th.
Yep.
March 14th, and they got a certain block right here that they're going to fork off of. But on their website, they got the clock running, so you can keep track of that if it is updated, because the blocks either happen sooner or later.
Depending on how much they sell.
What's that, Rod?
Depending on how much they sell. Right?
Well, generally, I think on Monero a block happens every 4 minutes.
Okay.
So you just see how many blocks away, figure that 4-minute time, and that'll kind of tell you when it's going to happen. And that's kind of what they've done here. But what Monero-V is saying is that instead of having an infinite number of coins like Monero, they're going to limit theirs. They're going to have a end result of how many coins they'll have mined. It's a mining coin also. So, and at 10 to 1, whatever the circulating supply is at that fork juncture, times 10 is how many coins they're going to have out there, I think. I don't think there's any extras for the team or any of that I saw anywhere. So that's one thing. And then they wanted to have better scalability to adjust and adopt for things that might happen in the future. So that's kind of their main reasons of performing this. Like I said, when we were done with Monero, I thought, well, everything's great here. What do you need to fork off of this? But they still claim there's a few things they'd like to do. Here's their roadmap, kind of some of the stuff they're going to try to accomplish. We read through the questions, frequently asked questions. So, we've already kind of told you, and I don't want to say just do it for the free coins, but you're going to get 10 to 1. If they turn out to be something and you can safely make the fork happen and acquire those coins, our point of view is why not?
Yeah.
As long as you do it in a safe way where your Monero isn't subjected to any risk. And if you're kind of new at this stuff and you've never done it and you don't know what these private keys are and maybe how to make them go around and what it's all about, do some studying. And Monero-V, I think, has a they have Reddit, but I was hoping they had Discord. Discord is so good about going in there and asking questions, and they have people that can help you. But look into this. Just don't blindly think that just because you got Monero, you're going to buy some Monero, you're going to get the 10 to 1. They might not get it if it's on an exchange. You might have to have it into a personal wallet, and I think there's a Monero wallet. And they do another one, My Monero Wallet. And anyway, so do a little research, get on the websites, check it out. Rod, what were you looking up? What did we find out? Oh, Pivx.
Yeah. Pivx is a good one.
What kind of coin supply?
Oh, well, you started talking about something else. I went to something else.
Sorry. All right, we can skip it. And then lastly, folks,
to see about if they had a Discord. I can't see no Discord on them either.
I mean, what is this here?
It's got a circulating supplies 55,645,000.
55 million. Okay, not bad. And what's their price right now?
Right now they're at $5.12.
Pivx?
Yep, $5.12. They got a volume of 1,465,360 with 151.13 Bitcoin in a 24-hour period.
How do you have to chart there? How high is that chart? How high have they had that up to? $14 or something before?
$12.81.
$12.81.
Oh, wait a minute.
$5 a steal on Pivx.
Yeah,
and that's a proof of stake coin too, folks. Anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, 1380. Yep, 1380.
Well, here's a couple things I found kind of interesting. This Wownero. This is kind of like an ad, and this is also doing something in 18 days. I have no idea what Wownero is.
Man, you're really going all over the place today, Ron.
Well, Wownero is another Monero thing.
Oh, it's a Monero.
Yeah, there's some kind of exchange deal anyway. Something you folks might want to look at. I don't know.
Cool, baby. That's all right.
So, folks, good luck with that fork. Be cautious. What's that, Rod?
Make money on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at Litecoin Cash. I mean, that went off without a hitch. They're on an exchange right now. They're on two. Cryptopia is still not taking, receiving coins deposit into the exchange, but the other one they're on, I mean, I think they were selling for about $1.65 earlier. Anyway. Well, check it out, folks. You Monero folks, good luck. And like I said, the title of this is it really legit? Get over to Reddit and study some of that stuff and see what you think.
Yeah.
I didn't have any issue with it. I think it's so, and you know, anyway, we've already talked about that.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Thumbs up and God bless.